everyone, my name is Shai, and today I'm reacting to some more JJ Lin. This time, I do apologize, I am reacting to the Chinese version of After the Rain called We Will. I'm pretty excited. No, stop. Stop, everything stop. Wow, I hate that. My laptop is the one, it's like when you accidentally move a tab, that whole thing happens and like the other tab opens and it's like, so obviously when I record, it's like I have like the next, the tabs that are open are the next like videos that I'll do in the session. So yeah, I'm annoyed. Anyway, so yes, this is called, what is it? We Will. This is the Chinese version of the previous song that I reacted to, and I was like, it was kind of sad and all that. And it's like, you know, very interesting perspective to look at. I was told also it's like kind of like a kind of hope after the rain kind of, for especially in this pandemic, you know, it's been 2 long years since this started. And yeah, I'll go more into that later, because there's definitely a lot I could say, especially, you know, like I said, 2 long years of this pandemic, and I can actually tell you where I was, what I was doing when I first heard about this virus. So, you know, I'll definitely talk about that and, you know, how things are going in life and whatnot. So, yes, without further ado, I'm going to get straight into this. This is JJ Lin with We Will, the Chinese version of After the Rain. So here we go. I've heard this before. I've heard this before. I've heard this before. This version. Oof. I swear I've heard this before. It sounds familiar. Why does this sound familiar though? I swear I've heard this before. Like, obviously, it's obviously the same medley as, like, After the Rain. Obviously, it's the same song, but translated. But no, I feel like I've legit heard this exact song somewhere. Hold on. Like, I'm in a really confusion because this was very recent. This is a very recent song. So there's no way I could have heard this. There's no way. Because this, like I said, very new. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just because my brain is just like, you've heard this before because you've reacted to it before. But I don't know. Anyway. Regardless, I'm going back to my comments because I was told something about this song. Sorry. When he first sung this at a concert, he tells of how he came to write it. Together with the Chinese version with different, more positive lyrics, both are meant to encourage recovery from the pandemic that it will pass. So, the lyrics for this version is different. Let me look up the lyrics. Let me look up the lyrics for this one. JJ Lin, English lyrics. Because like I said, you think, hey, we will. What I noticed is, like After the Rain was more like, it's like a song that was more about like after a bad patch, because it's like, it talks more about, for me, at least what I got out of it, it's more about like after parting with someone. This is like, even though it's raining now and like the storm will pass after some time and things will get better. That's what I kind of got from it. But yeah, so both encourage recovery from the pandemic. By the way, yeah, so let me see this lyrics, we will. I don't think I'll be able to find it. You think we... Because obviously when it's translated, I don't know if they'll be different, if there's like a different meaning, so let me see. I'm determined. I'm determined to find this. JJ Lin, we will. It's opinion. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to find it. It's okay. But so yeah, like I said, I was gonna talk about a little bit about where I was, what happened when this whole pandemic started. So it started. I was in Korea when it first started. I had just gotten out of my first job ever in Korea. So at that point, I've been in Korea for a whole year. I moved to a new city. I was only gonna work there for a few months because I was just a substitute teacher. February, end of January, early February of 2020. I didn't hear anything about it. Like, I didn't hear like, oh, there's a new virus and all that. All what I was told was like, it's like, oh, the government's asking, like, we would ask you to wear a mask, please, at work. And I'm like, okay. I did so for a week, and then I didn't have to wear it, and then we put it back on, and we've been wearing it since then. And then that's when I heard about this, new virus, this coronavirus. And then, since then, life has just been here and there with the virus here in Korea. Obviously, we're here, we're very used to wearing masks because, we have very bad air here, especially during certain times. So it's like, it's no big deal. Like I said, we were just told one day, please wear a mask at work. And since then, we've been doing so. Like, it was just like, no questions asked. Like, if you asked me to do it, okay, I'll do it. Like, so it was just like, it was just natural for all of us to just, wear a mask for the sake of others, I guess you can say. Not that I'm throwing shade at certain people in this day and age. But yeah, since then, there's been a lot of up and downs. I think a lot of people on my channel do know that around May 2020, I found myself in an unfortunate situation. I was forced to leave Korea after 2 years. Luckily, I came back, had the quarantine when I came back. That was a journey. And then, obviously, here I am another year later in a new city. And, still living my best life here in Korea. Like I said, everything's pretty normal here. It's like, it's very common to just buy masks, to have essential supplies. We can still go out, obviously, no lockdowns, no nothing. So life has just been, back to normal. I think for a few months now, we've been in a, living with COVID kind of scheme. But, since the new variant, as viruses do with the new variant, they kind of scaled back. But you know, like I said, life is normal. We can still travel. They still have special restrictions for certain things. Most everyone got their boosters here in Korea, so I'm getting mine in a couple of months. But yeah, life is just life here in Korea. I still go to work. There's still in-person classes. Like I work at a private academy, so like of course, though they're not really schools. They're not like they're kind of businesses, so they're kind of separate from what the government wants public schools to do. So my academy is still in person. Obviously, all the kids wear masks. All the teachers wear masks. We have obviously check-ins with temperature checks and everything. Like I said, life is just life. It's just regular life here in Korea. Like I said, no lockdowns or anything. So it's like we've kind of recovered in terms of, you know, this pandemic, but there's still a long way to go. Obviously, we haven't fully eradicated the threat of it yet. So hopefully soon that we will be able to, you know, be able to live freely, and not have to worry about, you know, getting sick or, you know, accidentally, you know, just basically, yeah, getting sick, you know, because as viruses do, they mutate, they grow, and then eventually, I think I saw somewhere it's like it's eventually going to become like the flu, where you just get boosters every year or something like that, and you know, that's it. But yeah, you know, it's rough. Definitely has been a rough couple of years with this pandemic. You know, now that I'm back in Korea, I've realized now that it's very hard for me to go back to America even if I just wanted to visit. If it wasn't for this pandemic, I'd be able to, you know, take some time off of work easily, be able to fly easily and come back easily, and not have to worry about anything else. Now, I can't. I can't. So it's just like, hopefully, like I said, one day things will go back to relatively normal, and that we'll be able to, you know, just do what we've been doing since before COVID. So yeah, anyway, kind of went off a tangent there. You know, like this song, like I said, it still has that same kind of hope. You know, the same kind of like hope, I guess you could say. It's like very positive. You know, like we will get through this together. You know, things will start to get back normal, hopefully very soon. So yeah, you know, fighting, jayo, for everybody who is, you know, especially working in the front lines, especially those who have to adjust to like how to work in like an environment, you know, especially like I said, like teachers, especially in places where teachers are not that appreciated. You know, hopefully things will get better soon. So anyway, JJ Lin, such a beautiful voice, just, you know, happy to get back to reacting to him, and I just cannot wait to see more. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.